Hello friends. My name is Yogesh Khair, and today I am going to teach you the one of the most important application which we are going to use in day to day our life. Which one is Google Map? You all know that in our daily life we are using Google Map application for any kind of navigation, find places, search places, and whatever the location based information we are getting from its Google Maps. So before going to start a Google Map applications, so first steps is to you need to install Google Map application from your Android. Android for Android, it's from the Play Stores. Now I am going to search a Google Map in my phone. So my phone is a Android version, so it's a you can find it in a Google Play Store. For a iOS, you can find it in Apple Store. So in my mobile phone, Google Map application is by default installed. So here the option is showing as a open. If you don't have any kind of Google Map application, so you have to option install. Okay, so let's briefly introduce about the Google Map application. Whatever information showing in Google Map, let's brief it. So I think Google Maps, what's the new? So these are the features which is included in the Google Map application. Initially Google Map was updated in, this is a 9th October 2025. So I am going to now introduce a Google Map application features and functionalities to you. Okay, now I am going to open a Google Map application. So let's dive into detail of Google application. So I am currently living in the city Surat, which is located in Gujarat, one of the fast growing city in the India. So while after opening the Google Map application, you find this kinds of user interface in your mobile screen. Let's before going to dive into the important features and functionality of Google Map, we are first learn that how Google Maps and what are the technologies to be work for Google Maps. So initially Google has launched Google Map application in 2005, which was the era before that any kind of location information is too much precious. For example, if I want to go from Surat to Ahmedabad, I have to talk any friends which have the known the streets and roads, how to go from Surat to Ahmedabad. So it was the time that we have to uh, get information from someone else who have visited that place earlier. So after coming the or after launching or after go live of Google Map application, our navigation is too much easy in our day to day life. So in our day to day life, we are using at least one and two and times Google Map application for a location based and navigation based. So what are the technologies used in a Google Map application? So these are the one is a remote sensing, then second one is a GPS, and the third one is a geographic information system. It is a GIS. So mainly three things are using Google Map application technology. First one is a remote sensing, second is a GPS, and third one is a geographic information system. So what is a remote sensing? So remote sensing means when you are going to sense any kind of information without coming directly touch with the object, that is a remote sensing. So in a Google Map application, you are seeing the satellite imagery in a base map. So this is the technology of remote sensing. The second one is a GPS. GPS means global positioning system. So global positioning system, this technology is related to your location. So in your mobile device, there is an inbuilt GPS receiver. So your current location should be showing in a Google Map application. That technology is related to GPS. Done. Right now my blue color dot is represent my current location in the Google Map application. And the third one technology is a GIS. GIS means geographic information technology. This is the robust technology and has a more future driven data based on a GIS. So whenever you are going I am going to brief what is GIS. So GIS means whenever you are going to obtain any kind of information on a map with the help of any system, the system is related to your computer system or your mobile application, the same one is a GIS. means whenever you are going to obtain any kind of information on a map with the help of system, then you are going to use a GIS technology. So these are the three main technology Google Maps are using. First, again I am going to repeat, first one is a remote sensing, second one is a GPS, and third one is a GIS. Then other latest technology Google Map has done, that is a mobile mapping system, or here you are showing that the street view can be done by mobile mapping system, in which uh, car or any kind of device that can be view 3D panoramical view that can cover or scan a street view of data. So these are the advanced technology Google Map also going to use. And the another thing is IoT, Internet of Things, also Google Map used, because wherever the any kind of temperature or any kind of live data which are shown on a map, that is based on a IoT, Internet of Things. So these are the numbers of technology Google Map has used for its application working. So let's dive into the Google Map features and functionality. Let's first understand the Google Map user interface, which is a home page. So after uh, login or after open the Google Map application in a mobile, you have seen this kind of a user interface. So let's briefly introduce step by step one of the important features of the Google Map. So here you are showing a user interface. The first one is a search place. Here is a search. Okay. Here is a search option. The another second thing is, here is a for a proximity analysis. Here is a map types. Here is a north arrow. This is your current location options. This is for navigation option. And at the bottom you have three options: explore, view, and a contribute option. So let's go step by step what are the options and what are the functionality of a Google Map. The first, after launching of Google Map, the main motto of Google Map application is for a navigation purpose is our main motto while launching the Google Map application. But today's scenario, Google Map has a variety of uses because it has a tremendous data. So day to day, so many places are added in the Google Map, which is very informative and useful for any kind of user. So let's start with the important functionality. First one is a search here. Though this functionality is used for finding any kind of place on a map, search here. So suppose I am going to search one place like ICCC building, which is an integrated command and control center of a Surat city located at Althan. So I am normally search ICCC, then the whatever data on the map available was displayed in the Google Map. So if you have any kind of place name and you have to find on the map, so you need to search by a name. So again I close. Again I am going to repeat. Suppose I want to go a Jyotindra Dave garden, Jyotindra Dave Udyan, which is located in Adajan, Surat. So after typing a search, you have similar kind of text. So based on your based on your destination, you can click on one of the things. Suppose I am clicking here Jyotindra Dave Udyan. So this is zoom to map. This is Jyotindra Dave Udyan, and based on that you can finding the information of the Jyotindra Dave and where it is located on a map. This is a map and the information of Jyotindra Dave garden is showing like that. Later on we are going to see that how this kind of information stored on a Google Map, or how we can also add a place on a Google Map. I am going to show you on a later on. So these are the information available. Then what are the photos graph, direction, start, directory, save, share, edits, so and on. What is the timing, address, whatever reviews done by any kind of public, directory, reviews, photos. So this is the one of the best technology Google Map using, that is a geographic information system. One can, so you are going to information, you are going to get the information of any kind of features on the earth. So that is the GIS technology. So this is the search here. So this is based on the GIS concept geocoding and reverse geocoding. So if you have any kind of name or address of places, you simply search here. For example, again I am going to search aquarium. Aquarium. Suppose Sanjeev Kumar Auditorium. Sanjeev Kumar Auditorium. So after typing that, I am going to zoom on map that the place is located on this on a map. So my current location is here and my destination will be here. So this is the simplest features of Google Maps search here. After clicking on a search bar, you have another option of you can search by typing manually or you can by audio record audio. And here another thing is you can also set your home and work location. If suppose ki I have to set my home location Stratford Panorama. Okay, I have done that, and my work location that uh, SMC West John office only. Suppose I can do that. So this is my home and work location. So this is my home location. So in a Google Map also my work location work location will be shown here. Done. So this kind you can enter your home and work location by default with the help. Done. So these are the so in a search bar you can search any kind of location address on a map. If you have any kind of latitude and longitude value, then also you can search. Suppose I have my first take latitude and longitude value. This is the latitude and longitude value. Okay, what is latitude and longitude? Latitude means coordinates on y-axis and longitude means coordinates on x-axis. So if you have this kind of latitude and longitude with you, so you can simply enter into the search bar and go the search. So this is also take you on a map based on latitude and longitude. So this is also a technology of GIS, latitude and longitude. Done. So we can search any kind of address based on its name, address, and if you have any kind of lat long with you, you also search with the latitude and longitude option. Okay, and another we have seen we can add our home and work address for easy navigation in our day-to-day life. Done. The another second features is if we want to do any kind of proximity analysis, so it's also we can do. Suppose my current location is now and I want to go fill a petrol in my car. So how can I do? So I have to see nearby petrol pump. So simply I am going to tap on a petrol options. So these are the petrol pumps nearby my current location. Done. And these things are also showing on map and also show in a list. So whichever place is very near to you, it's appear on a upper of the list. So based on that you can easily take a decision that this is a petrol pump is nearby me and I am going to fill my petrol in the car based on this direction. So this is the nearest place I have find in the Google Map. So this is also one of the strong concept of GIS which is related to proximity analysis, or it can also show as a around me option or buffer analysis. So based on these option you can find out what is nearby facility available in a Google Map. You can also find out which are the restaurant nearby me, also which are the tourism attraction place. If I want to travel in a Surat and I want to see what are the different tourism attraction place in the Surat city, then I simply go in attraction tab and I have seen the list of the Surat Castle, Sneh Botanical Garden. So these are the one of the important places to visit in a Surat when you are going to come in the city Surat. Okay, so this is also a one kind of option, and in more option you find too many much options and what are the service available. If I want to go walkings or in the gyms, I want to find a parks, which are the nearby park available from my current location. So these are the gardens and parks available in my nearby location. So this is one of the important things and functionality in a Google Map. So this is the second features we have seen. The another features, which is the map types. If you want to change your base map, so whatever in a background you are seeing is a satellite imagery. If you want to change it a normal different map type, so these are the option available in a map option. So simply click on a map type option. You have, these are the option. So simply first one is a default option. In a default option, your map base map going to simply as a default view. In a satellite, you have seen a satellite imagery. Okay. The third one is a terrain option. Terrain option is applicable only on a hilly terrain area. So generally, people using a satellite view for a easy identification of nearby building footprint, roads, and so on. Whenever you are going map details, then if you are going in a navigation, so you have to simply check your traffic options, bicycle. So these are the different types of map information, map details you have to see. So in generally, public transport option is by default in a Google Map. If you want to see a street view of your surrounding street and different things, so simply click on a street view. Suppose I have done street view option that. So these are the street view survey done by a Google Maps, and its data integrated into the Google Map. So suppose I'm going to click on one of the road, so it's a street view option will be here. Done. Suppose I want to go move ahead, then I have to simply click. So based on that, you can also find or get any kind of information you need to see what are the nearby shop in the road. And this kind of survey is done by Google in November 2024. That this is not a live data, so it's a one kind survey done by Google Map and integrated into the Google Map. Then so these are the street view data of a Google Map. Okay, so this is also information available on a Google Map. So normally also you can find air quality value. This is a IoT data, Internet of Things. Then this is a real time data. What is the current your air quality? What is a wildfire if the places happens? So in a map types, you have the different option of a map types. Whichever suitable to you, you can use it. Done. This is the current location options. Done. Wherever your mobile device is with you, its current location is found by the Google Map. Your current location is in a blue dot. Okay, so this is technology based on a GPS technology. The another important feature is find direction. For getting a current location, you need to open your location for a Google Map current location access. Now the one of the important features is a navigation option. In a navigation option, you have to give a two address. First one is your source and second one is your destination. So in a source place, my source is by default identified by my current location, and I want to go destination. Suppose I want to go ICCC building. So whatever the shortest distance available, which is shown by Google Maps, so these are the option available with me. I have done or I have entered my current location as a source and destination as a ICCC building. So these are the two options or two roads available. One is having a time around 26 minutes. Second one is also having a 27 minutes, and the third one is 27 minutes. So it is whichever is the shortest distance that was available on a Google Map, and it's shown our find direction. Though this also a GIS technology used, which is a network analysis. So based on the shortest distance, Google Map gives us an option. So whichever you convenient, you can select that. And also it provides the whatever the kilometers and whatever the approx time to take to reach your destination. So this is the one of the based features of a Google Map for a navigation option. So if you don't want to go from your current location, then you manually going to type, suppose I want to type Jyotindra Dave garden to IICC building. So this function also will be usable for that. If you want manually going to from one point to another point, you can simply navigate whatever the shortest distance available for me. Done. Okay. So this is the functionality of a navigations. Done. In a navigation functionality, you need to simply enter your source and destination address in the search panel. Done. Now what are the bottoms option available? Let's see step by step. In a explore Google Map also, it's a new feed. So whatever current location of my device, the nearby posts shared by the any people will be displayed in a news feed option, and whatever the current temperature also showing here. The another option is U. In a U option, you can store your home and work address. Now I am going to remove my home address, my work address. Done. Suppose, and another option available in a Google Map in a U option, that want to go favorite travel plan and label and more your list. So if I want to travel in a Saurashtra region and I have to plan my trips in a Google Map. So how can I plan that? So I can manually enter whatever places I want to travel. So I can pin that places in my map. So how can I do that? So before I want to first add. Suppose I want to travel in this Saurashtra region. This is the famous important places. Suppose Somnath temple. Somnath Jyotirling. Done. So simply what I have to do, that I want to add in a want to go, or either I can add into the travel plan. So I want to, so simply I not want to do any kind, simply Sri Somnath temple. Done. So these things I have added. Second one is a Dwarka this temple. So also I type Dwarka this temple. Done. Close it. The third one is Sarangpur Hanumanji Mandir. Salang Salangpur Salangpur Hanumanji Mandir. Done. So I have added these three places as my bookmark. Whenever you are going to see your map, this is the data stored in your Google Map user interface. So whenever you are going to any kind of travel plan, so you can simply pin your places in a Google Map, which will be used to when you are going to visit that places. So whenever I am going to type on a U options, so here my whatever three places I have pinned, which was so in a Google Map. So based on that, you can plan your trip in a Google Map also, and you can add your favorite travel plans and label option in a Google Map. Also Google Map stored our data. Whenever we are going to travel any kind of places, our current location if is unable, Google Map stored our visited data, so it can be usable for data collection and also integrated into the Google Map and also update the Google Map. Okay? So these are the option available in a Google Map application. Now the bottom third one option is your contribute data. You can also contribute data to the Google Map. How to do that? Let's understand that. Here is my contribute option, and what are the places I have, it will be shown here. The first thing is add a place. If you want to add any kind of place, so you simply click on a add a place options. some time, little bit time it will be taken by Google Maps. Network disconnection, okay, sometime it will be error found in a Google Maps. Okay, no problem, let's we try again. Add a place options. Okay, then add a place option. So this anyone can add a place on a Google Map. So it can be, it's related to or your business, your office, or your shops you are going to visit day to day. So if this place is available on a Google Map, so it will be useful for any people who are going to approach you, navigate you or your places. So I am going to add a one place. I'm going to add one nearby resident place again. So that one is Rajhans Residency category. That is a residential apartment building. And I'm going to take it address from my current location. So you are showing that is a Rajhans Stadium Plaza in Rajhans Residency. So I am going to add a separate pin for Rajhans Stadium Residency, Rajan Stadium Residency. So I am, you have to simply zoom in, zoom out your map and pin that point. So Rajan Stadium Residency. Okay, Rajans Stadium Residency. Address by default Google Map can find fetch, or either you can add manually address in a Google Map. You can add more details located within. So I can add in a Palanpur, or I can also add in a Adajan. Okay, or either it can be filled manually, whatever working hour you can also add. You can also add your contact details, either you can add your photos, and finally when you are going to add all the details and finally submit it. So after submitting the address, Google Map as a company review your points and data. If it find it's okay, then it plays on a appear in a Google Map after 24 hours. So point added, done. Okay, you can also going to updates by email. Your place will be pinned on a Google Map or not. You can also update any kind of place which is located on a Google Map. If you want to find that this information is misleading, so you can also change it. Suppose I am going to want to change any kind of information is this address, then I simply click in a building and I want to change any kind of information. I can simply click in and edit it. Right now I am not going to update any kind of information. If you want to add any kind of review in a for a place, you can review that place. Suppose simply click and given your review in a star marking. So this is also option available. You can also add a photo in any kind of location. You can also update a road if some road is uh, if any kind of work in a construction. You can also add a update roads, street name. You can also update address. So these are the option available for a user to contribute data on a Google Map. So Google Map does not have any kind of Google Map does not create any kind of data itself. So whatever data you are going to show or seen in a Google Map, that's data of public. Public data is available on a Google Map. Public has a pin any kind of address and location on a Google Map. So Google Maps only provide you a platform. Google Map has a develop its own platform and give a access to a public or a citizen to add your place data on a Google Map. So this is a US based company which has a developed a Google Map application since 2005, and in a day to day life we are also using a Google Map, because whenever you are going to visit any place or by travel any plan, so you need to compulsory use a Google Map application for exploring a place, for navigations, for finding information on a map. So this is the one of the important usage of a Google Map application. So these are the important functionality whatever I find in a Google Map, I have simply explained to you. One of the important things I have skipped, that if you want to take any kind of latitude longitude of a place, how you can take from a Google Map. So simply you have to click your finger on a Google Map, that then you have its a latitude and longitude value. Suppose this is latitude and longitude value I have find in a Google Map. This is in a decimal degree. So if someone is asking, please give me a latitude longitude value of your building or any address, then you can simply click your finger on a Google Map and you can find its latitude longitude value in a search bar. If you want to share your location data or location to the someone else, suppose if any guest is coming to your home and you want to share its location to the guest, so how can you share that location on a Google Map? The first thing is, suppose I want to share this data, so you have to simply click on this pin, then the whatever information available here, the share option available. Okay, you have to, suppose I want to share on suppose this is my in-house group, I want to share. So by this one you can share any kind of information or location to any user or any kind of user related to your address. So by this you can share your location based information to the someone else. Okay, so these are the important features and functionality of Google Map. Today I have learned to you, or I have explored to you. So in the summarize, now concluding the Google Map. So Google Map was launched in 2005, and the technology tremendously changed day to day in our life. And what are the important features and functionality we have seen? Search places, proximity analysis, map types, how to navigate, how to find current location, how to pick latitude longitude value, and how to achieve or how to get it from Google Maps, how to pin a point in a Google Map, how to add an address, and how to contribute your data on a Google Map. So these are the important features and functionality I have teach to you. If any friend have any kind of query or any kind of suggestion for me, so simply write down on a comments. And thank you very much. Okay, thank you.